Education Minister Stephen Lecce says students need to learn more about Indigenous culture and history, all while he dodged questions about why the Ford government cancelled this kind of curriculum rewrite in 2018. Indigenous MPP Sol Mamakwa says Lecce should have apologized instead of deflecting and needs to move quickly to implement changes so that children can learn the truth about Indigenous history. Botelho has the details.
Students from grade 4 to 8, as well as in high school, learn about Indigenous culture and history, including residential schools.
We've got to continue to build upon the mandatory learning within our curriculum.
That's why Education Minister Stephen Lecce says the province has been consulting with Indigenous elders since February to expand the Indigenous school curriculum. The recent discovery of hundreds of unmarked graves at residential schools in BC and Saskatchewan pushing the work forward more quickly, according to Lecce.
I think that only underscores the necessity to carry on our work with a great sense of speed to get it done and to get it done right.
But in 2018, the Ford government cancelled consultations with Indigenous community members who were supposed to help rewrite the curriculum. Lecce was asked about this several times today and never answered the questions.
It's not acceptable. That type of answer, that type of deflection is not acceptable. The history of Indigenous people is not something that you deflect. Like we are people.
Indigenous MPP Sol Mamakwa says what could have been done in 2018 now needs to be implemented quickly because children should know the truth, including the terrible realities of residential schools.
In a very culturally appropriate, but also in a sensitive way. And I think that's, this is the real history of Canada.
Hamilton's Catholic School Board hasn't heard anything about Lecce's consultations or about any changes that could be coming.
I feel like we've taken it upon ourselves to not wait for that curriculum to come out, but to bring the truth and the history ourselves.
The Catholic Board says students have been asking questions about the unmarked graves found at residential schools. Many of these schools were run by Catholic priests and nuns, making it an especially difficult conversation.
To own our mistakes, to own our sins as a Catholic faith community. I mean, we're going to feel guilty and shame and everything, but we need to do something with it.
Lecce did not say when any new changes would be implemented. Botelho, CHCH News.